Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to this week's video, which is applying my tables from last week into a database. So I kind of revamped what I did here whenever I made it into this database, just so to make some things more clear, because some of the things I had were a little bit weird. So I guess I'll just start with in here, and I'll just show some examples of some commands that you can do with SQL. So let's go over to SQL. So let's just do patient. Say I wanted to add another row, another tuple into this database. Then I can just go and delete that. And I can do like the insert command, which is just insert into, and then my patient. And then since I have them, none of them says a null, I'm going to have to enter all of the different things. So just patient ID, zip code, and company ID. And it's also really nice that this autofills your parts of your table that you have. And I'll just do values, and then it would be the corresponding value for each one of these. So I can just do 1, 2, and 3, whatever. It doesn't really matter since it's just an example anyway. And then if we run that, just click go. It should enter that into here. So I just have my patient ID, which is 1, zip code 2, company ID 3. Obviously, it wouldn't be that in the actual, like with an actual thing. It'd be more like these other ones, but I just did this as the example. And then say I want to view parts of my database together or just alone. I can just go, if I just want to view everything, so I'll just do like select patient, and I can just do, or actually I think I have to do that means all from patient, and then that should just give me everything that's in my patient. Yeah, so this is just all of my stuff that's in patient then. And then if I wanted to select different parameters from each, like from two different things, I can do like select patient ID and company ID from patient, and then that should just give me the patient ID and the company ID from patient rather than everything that's actually stored in a patient. You can also do this with different like things from like occupation or patient. Like you can just do that with anything you want, and you can do different parameters depending on what you want to do with that. And then say you run into the problem, you go back here, like, I accidentally didn't mean to do 1 as my patient ID. It's supposed to be 8. So then I could just go to here, and then you can use this with the update command. Use update patient set your patient ID to equal to 8, where my patient ID is equal to 1. So then this will change everywhere in my patient ID that's 8. It'll change that to 1, which is only going to be one thing that's 1 in there. So now it should just turn into 8. And my patient 8 instead of 1. So that's useful for when you want to update some things. And then also, I think I forgot to mention before, this is the basic parts of CRUD, which is create, read, update, and delete. So I'm just basically, that one was update. So now we're on to the last one, which is delete. And then you just have to do delete from patient. I'll just go ahead and delete the thing that I added with my insert command. So delete from patient where my patient ID is equal to 8. So you could really just do this with any part of the patient. Let me go ahead and do that. Let's just go. It just says, yeah, that's a delete command. I want to execute it. And then my tuple with the 8 is just gone now. I could have done it with zip code or company ID. It's just going to delete whatever tuple has that specific data in it. So I also wanted to mention that these are my tuples from last week, and I changed some of my stuff because these were kind of weird as well as this. So whenever I updated into this, I just changed some things, and I kind of made it make more sense with things connecting because some of my primary keys and foreign keys were off. But that is it for this week. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.